special board meeting of the Palm Springs Unified School District. Today is July 13th. Item number one, let's start with the call to order and roll call, please.
Member Wood?
Here.
Member Jarrell?
Here.
Member Cornett?
Here.
Member Espericueta?
Here.
And Member Girardi?
Here.
Thank you. Item number two is the Pledge of Allegiance. Clerk Jarrell will now lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand. Ready. Put your right hand over your heart. Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much. And next item is our mission statement. Member Cornett will now read our mission statement.
Thank you. All members of Palm Springs Unified School District are united in our commitment to equity. We create deep, meaningful learning opportunities, build professionalism, and engage parents and community to ensure success for all students. As all students graduate with the skills, capacities, and confidence needed to succeed in a rapidly changing world.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, approval of agenda. There is an addendum to tonight's agenda of one item. Subsequent to the posting of the agenda, Dr. Tony Signoret, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, requested that the following information be added to Board Action Item 5, Approval Certificated Employee Transactions. That is an approve the employment agreement with Brenda Santana, Principal for Cathedral City Elementary School, salary schedule 212, column 2, step 15, effective July 14th, 2021. And can I get a motion to approve the amended agenda?
So moved.
Oh, second.
Thank you. Second, thank you. Appreciate it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And motion passes. All right, public comments. Do we have any public comments tonight?
Yes, we received one board meeting email. It was delivered to the superintendent, board members, and cabinet members, and they were all forwarded this email, one email this evening.
Thank you. And no telephonic comments tonight?
We received no telephonic comments.
Okay, great. Thank you. Item number 5, approval of certificated employee transaction OE 4.4. I'll now turn it over to Dr. Tony Signoret.
Thank you, Mr. Wood. First of all, regarding the search for a new principal for Della Lindley, we appreciate the consideration of all our applicants. However, upon a thorough conversation and reflection with the superintendent and executive cabinet, it was decided to continue our search. Therefore, we will re-advertise that position. An updated recruitment timeline will be provided to the board very soon. In the meantime, to assist Della Lindley in getting the school year started, we will appoint Mr. Don Slusser as the interim principal. You will recall Mr. Slusser recently retired as the coordinator of student services after serving a long and productive career with our district. Additionally, to assist Mr. Slusser, we will assign Mrs. Nanette Bailey as the interim assistant principal. Currently, Mrs. Bailey is a teacher on special assignment with Educational Services. She has site administrator experience and was a teacher at Della Lindley a few years ago. We are confident that both Mr. Slusser and Mrs. Bailey will do an outstanding job supporting the Della Lindley students and staff as we continue our recruitment efforts for a new principal. So now I'd like to share our recommendation for our principal of Cathedral City Elementary, and that is Mrs. Brenda Santana. Mrs. Santana earned her bachelor's degree from Cal State San Bernardino and her master's degree from the University of Phoenix. She started her career with Palm Springs Unified in 2002 as a teacher. She soon took on several leadership roles and was promoted to assistant principal in 2018, first at James Workman Middle School and later serving at Cathedral City Elementary and currently at Nellie Kaufman Middle School. In addition to being bilingual, through her work ethic and positive demeanor, Mrs. Santana has earned the respect of staff and the appreciation of students and parents alike. Regarding her leadership, her current supervisor, Dr. Karen Dimick, said, "She leads by example and inspires staff, students, and families. She cares deeply about student learning and student needs. Brenda is an outstanding leader, and I am looking forward to seeing her lead as an elementary school principal." Congratulations, Mrs. Santana. Is there anything you'd like to share with the superintendent and the board tonight, and anyone in the audience watching the board meeting this evening that you would like to recognize?
Yes, thank you. First of all, I just want to express my gratitude to the board and to cabinet for this amazing opportunity. I'm just very, very excited to return to Cathedral City Elementary as their principal. I look forward to working with the staff and the families and all the stakeholders just to ensure student success in such an amazing community. I just quickly want to thank some of my mentors and leaders that I have had the opportunity to work with along the way. They just have all made an impact on me. And a quick thank you to my friends and family for always being so supportive, and my husband and my 3 amazing kids. So I'm just really, really proud and excited. I can't wait to begin this journey with Cathedral City Elementary. I can't wait. Thank you.
And thank you. We really appreciate you being here. Okay. Can we get a motion to approve the certificated employee agreement?
Move for approval.
Thank you, Member Cornett. And may
Second.
I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. All right, next item, board member comments. Do we have any
Congratulations, Brenda.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Are we caught up? Okay,
okay.
board member comments. Any comments from anybody tonight?
I have a comment, President Wood.
Yes.
I would just like to apologize to someone who wrote in a month ago in June on the 10th, Miss Jen Ann Elias. In her email, she stated she wanted her comments to be read aloud, and I missed that in the text. So I wrote her and said, I apologize for missing that, and I would like to read her comments at this time. She said to the board, good morning. I've watched the past several board meetings online, and I've noticed that some school programs got shout outs. I really appreciate it if the following could be read at the next school board meeting. Our students and theater staff have worked so hard this year to create some amazing productions and deserve to have a shout out too. Our Rancho Mirage High School theater program has worked very hard this year, and thanks to Kelly Newhouse and others who work in the theater, we were able to have 2 virtual shows. I think that's quite a feat considering school was mostly virtual last school year. In addition, the shows were very creative and fun. The fall show was done with puppets, which was amazing. And the spring show was a series of student observations, memories, and monologues called Voices of Rancho Mirage High School. I highly suggest you check it out. It's really resourceful and well done. I'm so proud of our theater department, as well as the students that work so hard on these shows. The Voices of Rancho Mirage High School show is linked on the Rancho Mirage High School website, or a quick link at their website as well. Thank you so much. Sincerely, Miss Jen Ann Elias, Rancho Mirage High School English and Journalism teacher. And thank you, Miss Elias, for writing us and helping us understand your wishes to have your email read. Keep up the good work and have a great new school year. And I just want to say a shout out to all the teachers coming back, staff. Everybody stay well, hydrated, and when you start to go back to schools, have patience and good luck on the new year. And we hope to see you all in the very near future. Thank you.
Thank you. Other board members? No? Yes, Member Cornett.
Hi, I do have a question. We received another public comment today from a teacher in our district regarding mask mandates. And the California Department of Public Health has put out a directive saying that all of our students and teachers will wear masks when they return in the fall, and that they would reevaluate this sometime in November. She had asked that we do away with that directive. But at this point, I would like to know if that is even possible. I would think if we're given a directive by the California Department of Public Health that in our district, we must follow it. So that's just a question that I have.
And you're correct, Member Cornett. So as you know, we've been very careful about following the CDPH guidance all along. And the guidance that came out just the other day about masks is very clear. So it's not saying that they're recommended, it's saying that they're required. And so without very few exceptions, they are required. I do appreciate that they will revisit that guidance later in the year, as you said, no later than November. But our district plan is to open safely and to include masks indoors, but they will not be required outdoors, which will be a big change for us, even for students passing from one class to the next. As they're outside, they wouldn't be required to wear the mask. So yes, our plan, as always, is to follow the public health guidance.
Thank you.
Dr. Sweezy, if I understand correctly, they loosened it up a little bit today, where if a student doesn't wear a mask, we have more flexibility in how we're going to address that situation?
That's correct. What happened was the department said that each school will have, each district will have their own local decisions of how to address when a student doesn't wear a mask. So that can include providing a mask for the student. The original language used the word exclude students. And so we never want to exclude students from learning, but as we've talked before, we'll maintain some online learning options. And so if there were students that really did not want to wear a mask, of course, that online option would stay available for them.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, I have a question. Yeah, for Dr. This is the same. And outside is not is optional. And I agree with the comment that some parents or community member has to deal with the mask on outside with more 110 degrees. And I know that is not comfortable with. I'm the kind of worker that I had to have masks under that temperature, and very uncomfortable, sweat a lot, you can breathe, right? But if they decide to don't have the mask outside, they have to keep one specific distance from the other children, more during now to the hot weather, maybe to October, like that.
The guidance does not include a specific distance, but it does say things like maximize the distance wherever possible, especially, for example, around eating. And so when you're not wearing a mask, we're asking to maximize the distance, but there's not a 3-foot minimum or 6-foot minimum. And we appreciate that flexibility. But what the science has said is that wearing a mask indoors, frequent hand washing, monitoring of people who are sick and not coming to school or coming to work if you're sick, those are the things that will really help prevent the spread moving forward. And I know this is hot news because it just really came out the other day. And we'll certainly be putting together information for all of our school sites, for all of our parents and students, so that everybody has clarity of what's going to happen in the fall.
All right, thank you.
Other comments? Good. Okay. Thank you. All right, setting of the next board meeting, regular meeting, closed session will be on July 27th, 2021 at 4 p.m. The study session at 4:30 and regular session at 6 p.m. And that will be held at the district office. And so we're left with adjournment in one of our shorter board meetings. I won't say anything about, what happens when member Girardi chairs the meetings, but they do have a tendency to go a little longer, I understand. So can we get a motion to adjourn?
Wait, I have more comments.
How about it?
No, I move that we adjourn.
And
Second.
can I get a second?
Second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And motion passes. We are adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.